Hi, I'm David Stein, President, CEO, and founder of Kuya Silver. We're very pleased to be presenting at the Global Mining Symposium 2021 and introducing our very exciting, growing silver mining company to you. We trade on the CSE, ticker symbol is KUIA, like our name. We're also on the OTC in the US, and we also trade in Germany. Before I get into the presentation, I'm going to just flip by our important disclosures. I'm going to give you an abbreviated version of the presentation today. However, our full version, including those disclosures, is available on the website. And I would encourage you to go ahead and download that on your own, and you can review everything when you have more time. Today, I'm going to focus on the Bethania asset and really introducing the highlights as to why we're so excited to be invested in this company. So let's start with Bethania. Bethania is our flagship asset, and it is a past producing mine in Peru, recently past producing, so we've got a lot of great information about it. We are looking to restart this project, expand it and restart it. And importantly, we want to put a mill at site. And that's what we're working towards right now. By doing that, we can lower the costs and increase production from this very high-grade silver polymetallic mine. Previous head grades were 15 ounces per ton. We expect to get that again with very high lead, zinc, and copper and gold byproduct credits. So we've got a very, very high-grade project here that can make a lot of money at current silver prices. We did complete a technical report on last year, so that is also available on our website. So feel free and take a look at that as well if you would like more information on the project. Before I get into some of the, I guess, deliverables this year, let me just take a big picture view about why we're so excited to put this mine back into production. We were able to, while we were a private company, before we did the RTO last year, we were able to get our environmental impact assessment permits approved by the Peruvian government. So we permitted a 350-day plant to start up with, and with our 15 ounces per ton ore, that's silver only, by the way, our byproducts are on top of that, not silver equivalent. We expect, again, this is just an internal estimate, but we expect to be producing, just under 2 million ounces of pure silver a year, or 2.5 equivalent. We think we expect to produce a very low cost. So at current prices, if we were to, have something like a $14 or $15 margin, US dollars, you can see how we could be making very significant cash flow with this operation next year. And, given where other silver mining companies trade, the upside for us to put this mine into production is massive. So that's why we're doing it. Now, how you can track our progress over this year is by looking at our value creation. And we call it a dual track value creation because, first of all, we're going to be developing our mine, the Bethania mine, putting it back into production, expanding it, optimizing it. But at the same time, we're going to be doing exploration. So you can see on the development side, we're going to be finishing detailed engineering very soon. You'll then see us start our plant construction a little later on in the year, underground development, and then finally commissioning. At the same time, we're going to be reporting lots of exploration news. We're just about to launch our phase 1 drill program. That will lead in a few months to a 43-101 resource estimate for the project. We have a historical resource, but it's not 43-101 quality yet, so we'll be upgrading it. And then you'll see us do district exploration and also do more aggressive step out and expansion drilling in the second half of the year. We also are acquiring a project in Ontario, which we call the Kerr project, and you'll see us, as soon as we close that acquisition in a few weeks, you'll see us start drilling there as well and generating, news and good results. Very proud of our capital structure, very, clean, simple, 38 million shares outstanding right now. Management is very big owners of the company. I'm the largest shareholder, so we're fully aligned with you, our other shareholders. And we've got great, mostly resource specialist funds involved right now who know the space, like Eric Sprott. And we're very, very happy to have some of those investors and continue to grow that shareholder base. Here's where we're located. We're 170 kilometers as the crow flies from Lima, up in the Andes, in this belt of mostly lead zinc mines. We are obviously very silver rich here, so a little bit different than some of these other mines, but great mining country here, central Peru. We're very close, about 3-hour drive to this big city called Huancayo, which is 3 hours away. So the infrastructure is there, and it's a great place, great address to be starting a mine. Now, I mentioned before, we expect our costs to be very low. And how we believe we can achieve this is, first of all, we just have, naturally high grades, which helps. 15 ounces per ton is the previous head grade. The resource grade is even higher than that. You can look at our 43-101 for more details. By having our own plant, though, we can increase our recoveries by quite a bit. So that's going to help with the costs. We have no royalties or streams. A lot of other mines have those as part of their funding structures. So that helps reduce our costs. And then we're a very shallow near surface mine at the moment. So there's less haulage around the mine, and that drops our costs as well. Now, even when this mine was producing as a toll milling operation, 2015 was the last full year, their costs were still only $16.30 an ounce. So even at that level, they're lower than some of the publicly traded peers out there. Now, of course, by having our own plant, we expect to drop our costs, well below that $16 level, and so we expect that we'll get better treatment refining terms. We basically eliminate that toll milling fee, and we eliminate the long haul trucking. So those three things added together are going to contribute to significant savings on the cost side. Here's just an example of one of the veins that will be mining. So there's 6 of these with historical production, 1 more with a resource, and then several more that we need to still explore. But this is a very, very rich vein called Veta Victoria that kind of branches off one of the main veins. So this is one of the higher grade veins. It's not big in terms of strike length yet, but it's very, very rich, very high grades. What I want to show you here is that we can drive in from the 670 level. There's still actually stopes available here to mine from, so we'll be starting there. The previous owners started 1 level down from 670. So they ramped down to the 640 level. That's our lowest level right now, and it's only 150 meters from the surface, from the very top of this hill. So some of these steeply dipping vein mines like Bethania, they can go hundreds of meters, 500 meters, or even 1 kilometer, some of them. So we've got lots and lots of depth potential. And here's a map that shows this in even better. This is the whole permitted strike length of the property at the moment. So we were permitted on production of 1.5 kilometers along this vein system here. Now, of course, we've only done really work on the western end of it for the most part. This is where all the production has been. So we still have very super high grade samples at the bottom of levels of the mine. That suggests that this just keeps on going at depth. And then we will be doing some drilling over here, this historical working, and then looking to connect that up with the main part of the mine. And if we do that, that alone will double our strike length. So when we talk about having a historical resource, we think we can double, triple it very easily by extending the strike length and then going at depth. Kerr is a great opportunity for us. We're going to close this acquisition, and we see the potential for another, high-grade mine like Bethania, but this time it'll be in Canada. You can see some of the historical grades from the recent drilling that they did. It's very kind of similar to what we get in Peru. And so we see the opportunity to mine this low capex, low tonnage, but can produce, millions of ounces potentially And that's what we'll be looking to develop over the next few years. It's a few years behind Bethania, but it's got that kind of potential. Here's our management team quickly. We've got a great kind of Peruvian and Canadian combined management team. And our board, I'll just mention Dr. Quentin Hennig. He joined when we did the RTO and is our chairman. And that's it. I would encourage everyone to check out our website. You can book a meeting with management on the website as well as get more information. If you have any questions for tomorrow, you can email us at info@kuyasilver.com as well. Thank you.